Hello, lovely souls. It's me again, the Delightful Soul, and welcome to my channel, Delightful by Design. Get ready for my take on all things trending, even the shenanigans. I aim to sprinkle my opinion with a dash of delight, but hey, not everything can be a delight, right? Your presence here is very appreciative, so hit that subscribe button if you want more of my delightful content. Let's dive into this story, huh? By now, everyone should know that Marlo Hampton no longer has her peach. The Real Housewife of Atlanta star won't be returning to the Bravo franchise for season 16. She tells People exclusively. My contract with Real Housewives of Atlanta ended when season 15 wrapped, says Hampton. This break from RHOA is a fresh start, allowing me the space to participate in new creative entertainment projects focused on my future and not reliving my past. She adds, my nephews are transitioning into a pivotal stage of their academic adolescence, and I am focused on my representation in their eyes and getting back to showing my multifaceted lifestyle of philanthropy, fashion, and fabulosity. I am thankful for this amazing platform of Housewives, which has allowed me to bring awareness to foster care, my nonprofit Glam It Up Inc., and showcase my fashion showroom, The Archives. I look forward to my continued relationship with Bravo and NBC Universal. Hampton concludes. Hampton exits come only 2 years after she was made a full-time housewife. She first appeared on the franchise back in season 4 as a friend of the former cast member Nene Leakes. The Archives style Marvin returned in season 6, 8, and 9 as a guest and was a friend again in 10, 11, 12, and 13. Along the way, Hampton and her shady reads proved to be a fan favorite, leading to social media campaigns demanding she be promoted, something Bravo delivered in season 14 and 15. It's surreal to me, Hampton told People back in April 22, adding that she wouldn't feel like the role was really real until she watched herself on the show. I have this peach. I'm just excited. But lower ratings and conflicting cast dynamics has pushed the network to make a big change to RHOA. The series paused production for months and reworked the Housewives, with Andy Cohen explaining at BravoCon 2023 in November that the Real Housewives of New York City style reboot will not be coming, but that show will be using certain stars as an anchor. I always love building with what we have, Andy said at the time. I think Atlanta has some really strong building blocks that are already there, and we have a growth opportunity for Atlanta. Those building blocks have started to become clear with the news that Kandi Burruss would be departing the show after 14 years, and Portia Williams will be returning after a 2-season absence. I never understood why it took so long for Marlo to receive a peach on RHOA. And no, she has never been married from my understanding, but as mentioned in People magazine, Hampton and her shady reads proved to be a fan favorite. So of course, while the ratings were sinking without the most favorite housewife, it was wise at the time to give Marlo a peach. Meanwhile, she would shed light on Candy's real issue, and Candy obvious did not want to discuss on the show. My thoughts are that you don't get that privilege when you have another platform, your YouTube channel, to spread your narrative. So, of course, Bravo, the viewers, and according to Candy, agreed that she has reached the end of her RHOA role, and she will not be returning for season 16. But after Marlo has done Bravo dirty work to highlight Kandi's not so interesting reality, or according to Drew, incident that happened to be at one of Kandi's restaurants, which made an argument when negotiating Kandi's contract with Bravo, RHOA, and or Portia's return. However, there is an almost new cast. I know that Kenya, Portia is cast members, their cast members, and I heard of Drew returning and Sheree returning as a friend. These are the cast members that have been revealed so far, and certainly there are others, but there are conflicting reports out there. So if Bravo and the producers were taking too long to give Kandi a contract, I don't believe they wanted her back. I am not saying that it is what they said, that is what they did. So, nevertheless, there is no Marlo Hampton. I believe that it's unfair not to ask Marlo back to return for season 16. I guess they wanted the cast whereas everyone is getting a divorce. Y'all better not sign those divorce papers if you want to keep your job with Bravo. Stall as long as you can. Those repeated long divorce storylines will overshadow Marlo taking care of her nephews, especially if these divorces are messy. Marlo probably would not have fit in. However, I recently viewed an interview of Marlo on Carlos King. She said she was giving her review about Carlos King's new show, The Bold and Bougie. It was suggested by some of the viewers that The Bold and Bougie is the type of reality show that Marlo should be on. After all, Marlo is bold and bougie. The reality show Bold and Bougie is on WeTV, which is a part of AMC Network. And that may not work for Marlo, which is tied to Universal. Okay? And that may be a problem. So, she may be seen on Carlos King reviewing The Bold and Bougie weekly. I am not saying that Marlo's point of view is wrong about Kandi and her position on the show. I am saying don't do anyone else's dirty work. I believe that Bravo does bring someone on the show to target some of the cast members, i.e. Mecca and Wendy. If Bravo or the producer didn't want Kandi back, they should have told her themselves.